Okay. Then here we'll see allowing applications to access the availability database or to connect to our availability database. Steps are there. First, we have to configure here listener. We have to configure in general, and listener we have to know it is a it has its own IP actually. It has its own name and IP. This is also called as a client access name. Client access name through which we are accessing applications or accessing. And this listener is created in domain controller, means in our Active Directory server. Second one said like after configuring listener, then what I will do, I will go to database. In the required database, I will create user with passwords here. I don't create user with login. Why? Because whenever like a primary replica is down, automatically secondary replica becomes primary. So if already user with password is there, right? Already user with password is there, immediately application can connect to the same listener. Okay, let's say what I will do. First I will configure listener, then I will create a user with password, then we'll connect using listener. Basically, remember like whenever we are connecting through listener, in the place of server name, we have to mention here listener name slash group names here, availability group name. Okay, comma port number. This port number also will mention here when configuring the listener. Or we can use here in the place of server name, listener IP we can mention slash availability group name, comma port number. Yes. In the same way here, like listener IP directly comma port number also we can use. These are the options are there to connect here through listener. How we are connecting through listener. Already we have created availability group. In that we have our availability databases are there. Okay. Okay. So we'll start with first we'll create a listener. Okay, I will go to primary replica. Check here right now. Right now, this is our primary replica. Okay, check here. There is no listener actually. Let's say we'll configure listener. Right click, add listener. Listener name it is asking. Okay, test listener 99 I am saying. And generally remember this listener name is registered in the domain controller. This is our Active Directory server or domain controller. In this domain controller, remember this listener name is registered under computers object. Check here. If I go to run, here see dsa.msc domain security administration.msc. Okay. This is our domain name under computers objects here. Listener is configured here. There is no listener with the name test lst99. That's why I can use that name. Right now, here there is no listener with that name. We'll see once we configure, we can check here listener. Okay, then say listener port number also, any unique port number we can use actually. We can go with static IP also. We can assign one fixed IP in the public range IPs here. 192.168.1 dot some unique number. So first we can check here, see whether this IP is in use or not. I will check here. Ping IP. Here destination host unreachable means we can use this IP. Say okay. Okay. It may take some time. Why? Because the same information should be updated here. See in the AD server, Active Directory server. Let's say we copy this. Okay. Taking some time. Checker configured successfully. It is saying listener is configured successfully. Go back to this Active Directory server. Refresh one time. Here test LST19 is added here under domain under computers object. Okay, listener is configured successfully. Now next step here, what I will do. So I will create one user. Let's say I want to allow someone to work with this database tables, for example. So I will go to this database. Already we know to create a user with password, we have to make this database as content database. So as part of making one database as content database, step one we have seen already, server level. Server level, we have to enable one feature called containment type. Content database authentication. Already have enabled here, one is it. So you can enable, okay, while practicing. Number one, reconfigure. Step two, already we know at DB level also we have to enable this option. Right click on database, properties, options, containment type equal to partial. Okay, already have it here. So okay, next here, third step is what? We can create user with pass. Already we have seen this in security module. Okay, AODB2, in which database you want to allow application to work with, connect with. Okay, check here, create user, some username. Okay, so yeah, application one, so any name actually with password equal to some password. Then granting permissions, all those are same. Grant select to APP1 means what he can work with select command on all tables. Here, user with password is ready. Now we can test this here. Connecting using listener and user APP1 application. Okay, just here how we can connect now. Check once again what is our listener. This is our listener, right? Yes. Okay. Click on this connect. Here we are not using server 1 or server 2 here. Directly we are using listener test LST99 / group name test SQL AG99. Okay, comma port numbers here. 17 something we have used. Check one time properties 1746 we have used. Okay, here. Okay, listener link test LST99 / group name test SQL AG99 comma port numbers here 1746. Check it. Login name is what? Application one. Its password. Okay. Go to options. Database name AODB2. Right. Yes, he is a user in this database actually. AODB2. Okay. So like this, say like in the application or front end part, they will mention this connection string. Okay, the application or front end part, they are going to mention this connection. Okay, right, right. Say connect. Check here connected successfully. We are not using any base here, the server 1 or server 2. We are using listener name / group name, comma, port number. Now he can work with this database. But check here if I take new query, currently which server is processing the queries. Okay, so I want to see which is our primary replica. Check here, select star. Yes. Okay, check here. REP1 is our primary replica. For example, let's say just for testing purpose, I will do failover. See, we have various options are there to go with failover. Let's say I'm doing failover. I will make the replica 2 as a primary replica just for testing purpose. Next, only one replica is there. Secondly, okay, I want to make this as primary. I'm saying no data loss. Why? Because it is very synchronous. Connect one time. Next means what we should have admin privileges here. Next, finish. The payload is started. Then successfully it is said. Check here now it has become a secondary replica. Now this REP2 means what? Server 2 instance has become primary replica here. But see, the user can continue their transactions here. Now previously REP1 was processing these user queries. Now here REP2, which is primary replica, is processing the queries. Right? That means what in the application or front-end part, just remember, no need to change the connection string. You have to understand, right? So application or front-end part will continue the transactions. So with the same server name through the same connection string, even like primary replica is down, secondary has become primary, application can continue their transaction. That is like how we are connecting through listener name. The same way, we can connect through listener IP also. We have seen. Check the listener IP. 35. Okay. Through listener IP also, we can applications can connect. From a port number. Okay. Here, directly listener IP, comma port number. Directly it is connected successfully. But it is a best practice, remember, to connect, to allow connection through listener name. Why? Because tomorrow we can change the listener IP also. Okay, that's why better to allow through listener name. Right. Okay, now check here like now server 2 is primary replica now. Right. So yeah, primary replica, same thing. Manually we can make payload again to make this as server 1 as primary replica, or if server 2 is down unexpectedly, for example, means here manual failure we can do as well as automatic failure option is also there. If server 2 is down unexpectedly, immediately it starts what failure process. Immediately it starts the failure process. We have seen under roles, we can see availability group name, we can see. Okay. Still here server one instance. Now here server one instance has become primary replica. See, right? Server one instance has become primary. This is our secondary. Still it is performing failover, taking some time. Here it has become primary. Now again, previously REP2 was primary replica. Now again here REP1 is processing the user queries. Like this in manual failover we can do as well as automatic failover is there. This see, we have configured the listener here. Then we have configured we have created a user with password. We have checked the connectivity by using the listener name as well as listener IP. Okay, right.